Hi, I'm Dawn Priolat, and I am here in Dubai. Yay! I made it. You wouldn't believe the drama that I created around this whole trip and what it took to get me here. I mean, everything that could have happened happened, but I'm still here. And in this video, I want to just do a quick tapping with you because there's been stuff coming up. I mean, this trip to Dubai has really triggered all of my remaining stuff, all of my mess around money that came from my childhood programming about money and all of the feelings, the anxiety, the stress, and everything that I have learned to associate with money, basically from my parents. They didn't know any better, but yeah, they made a mess with money, and their mess with money became my mess with money. And so I want to tap very specifically with you today, though, because I'm really committed to helping you to turn down the anxiety around money and to retrain your nervous system to feel, instead of anxiety and stress around money, to feel a sense of calm and peace. And maybe we can even get to joy around money. So I want you to say a phrase out loud. The phrase is, I'm afraid I'm going to run out of money. Or maybe for you it is, I'm afraid there isn't going to be enough money. Let's say you have fear that you're going to run out of money before you run out of month. And I want you to really measure on a scale from 0 to 10, with 0 being, no, that's completely not true, and 10 being, oh yeah, I really, really have this fear. Because what I've discovered in myself is, this is a fear that I've had running in the background all the time. Not just when I'm here in Dubai, outside of my home country, but really I've discovered this is running my life, and it has been. And so much to the point that I wasn't even aware, because it just feels normal for me to feel, I guess, a level of stress all the time around money. And so take that measurement, see where you're at with that. And for some of you, even if you only scored a 2 or 3 of that feeling true, you may find that once we start doing this EFT tapping, that number's going to go up. You're going to realize how disassociated you've been about this. So let's do some tapping around this. And this is going to sound, a lot of the words I'm going to say are going to sound really negative and really over the top. So just so you know, we are actually clearing out that old energy. We want to turn down that stress response around money. And so we start out by becoming friends with the problem, by making friends with the problem. So we're going to focus on the negative in this tapping. Even though I'm really terrified that the money is going to run out. There just isn't going to be enough. And I live with this fear every day, just like my parents did. They were always stressed and anxious about money. And I created the same reality around money. Boy, that feels loyal to them. And I love and accept myself, and I honor the fact that I have unconsciously created this reality around money. And I'm also open to healing it. Even though I am so afraid I'm going to run out of month, or I'm going to run out of money before I run out of month. And I'm really stressed out about money because I'm afraid there isn't going to be enough. What if there's never, ever going to be enough money in my life? What if I'm always going to have all this stress around having just the basics in life? This really sucks. Even though I have all this stress and anxiety around money, and I'm always afraid on some level that it's going to run out, I choose to love, honor, and accept myself anyhow, and I accept how I feel. Even though I'm really stressed about money, I'm afraid there isn't going to be enough. I love and honor myself, and I honor that I got this programming from my parents, and it's running in my nervous system right now, all this anxiety around money. I've been programmed to feel anxiety whenever I think about money. But I'm choosing to do this EFT tapping so I can turn down the stress around money, so that I can feel calm and self-assured around money, so that I can just have money, just like I have air. Just like I breathe the air, I can breathe in the energy of money. I can have it in my life. Let's tap through the points. All this nervousness and anxiety about money. I'm always afraid that it's going to run out. What if I don't have enough to pay the bills? I could literally end up on the street in a very short time. All this worry about money. There's never been enough. There's never been enough. And I'm afraid there isn't going to be enough now. I'm afraid it's all going to run out. I'm terrified. The money's going to run out. It's going to run out. I know it's going to run out. You can't tell me that this tapping is going to change anything. I have all this worry about money, and it's always been there, and it's always been this way. There's never been enough. And there's no amount of doing all this weird tapping on my face and my head and my body that is going to change any of this. It's just always been like this for my family. It's just always been that way. Take a deep breath. And now I want you to go back and measure from 0 to 10 that statement. I'm afraid that I'm going to run out of money. Or whatever, if it was, I'm afraid that there isn't going to be enough money. And measure again from 0 to 10. How true does that feel? With 10 being, yes, it's absolutely true. So hopefully, if you started out, it may be a 9 or a 10. Hopefully now you'll be down to at least a 5, and go back and redo this video and try to get down to where you're at least a 3 or below, and then see if anything more specific comes up that you can tap on as well, because there may be something more specific in your life that you need to tap on around this. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm really committed to helping you to turn down that anxiety around money so that you can stop chasing your tail when it comes to money and recreating these stressful, anxiety-filled situations in your life around money. And again, this is Dawn Priolet, and I'll see you in the next video.